Alright guys and gals, so in this video I'm going to show you how I keep up with my food throughout the day. I use an app called Myfitnesspal. You can see it right here. So we'll go ahead and open it up and I'll explain to you how to use it. So today, this morning, this is what I ate. It is my JP scramble. Kind of upped everything because I'm going to be going out of town, so I've went ahead and brought the stuff up. Or I did 10 egg whites instead of 8, and then 2 servings of fat-free cheese instead of 1, 2 servings of turkey instead of 1. Anyway, so as you can see, it adds it was a total of 500 calories after I put my PB2 in there. This is a powdered version of peanut butter that you mix with water. They take out a lot of the fat. When you're only getting 40 grams of fat a day, you have to find ways to get the fat out or skimp on your fat. So 2 servings of regular peanut butter, you'd be looking at 32 grams of fat. So it helps you still get the peanut butter taste if you like that. Anyway, so my totals right now for this morning are 21 grams of carbohydrates, 4 grams of fat, and 86 grams of protein. This is out of 300 grams of carbohydrates I get for a day, 40 grams of fat that I get for a day, and 220 grams of protein that I get for a day. So anyway, that's me adding my first meal. I'm gonna go, we'll just say add to meal 2. I'll show you how we add that. And after you add a food, it goes into your frequent items. So you can go to multi-add. Multi-add. I just clicked right here. Anyway, add meal, or add meal 2, multi-add, and then you'll just go down through here. Say my second meal is going to be, why did it do that? Let's see, meal 2, multi-add. Okay, so say my second meal is going to be my typical broccoli and chicken meal. So we'll click on chicken that I use, go down to 5 ounces because that's the serving that I use, and then we'll do 3 cups of broccoli like I do, add, bam, there it is, already in there in less than, 10 seconds. So you can do this in between bites on the food that you're eating, and it automatically updates your totals and what you have left at the bottom. So, with that being said, one other thing that you can do, if you're eating, I don't know, say this jar of Chef Boyardee, and you don't want to manually enter everything, or if you can't find it by searching for it, say, let's go to search for food, or let's just use Snickers. If you don't want to enter anything manually, you can search for it and it'll find it, and you'll just click on it like that, and it brings up all the nutrition information off the back, and you just push add and it does it for you. So you didn't, I just added a Snickers in less than 10 seconds and I didn't even have to do anything besides a few clicks of the iPad. So anyway, that's how you do that. You add your meals and it totals it all up and everything. So I'm going to go back to yesterday and show you how I hit my macro goals for yesterday. Again, my macros right now are 40 grams of fat, 300 grams of carbohydrates, and 220 grams of protein. If you're wondering why it's saying that I have so many more compared to Monday, like today, it says 313, 42, and 219, is because I did cardio yesterday, so it gives you more food to eat when you do cardio. This is you can't set your exact numbers that I know of just yet, so you have to get it as close as possible in your settings, and just get as close as possible to what it'll let you. So mine ended up being 313, 42, and 219, but I know in my head that I'm looking for 300, 40, and 220. Anyway, so back to yesterday on what I ate to come up with these numbers. For breakfast, I didn't do my JP scramble, so I ended up eating broccoli. I had some coffee, so I did a thing of creamer, because I put a thing of creamer in there, so I added that. 2 packets of oatmeal, 9 ounces of chicken for breakfast. Second meal, chicken, asparagus, put ketchup in there, peanut butter, or PB2, a serving of grapes. Same thing for meal 3, basically, and then meal 4 is I had a bunch of stuff left, or about 840 calories left, and you can see how I came up with those. I ate 1 Skinny Cow cookies and cream ice cream sandwich, and then I made 2 grilled cheese made 2 grilled cheese on whole wheat bread. So I had 2 servings of turkey and then 2 servings of fat-free cheese that I made those with, which were awesome. And then I had some carbs and fats left, so I ate some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Anyway, so you can see I came up with that. And my totals right here were 298, 42, and 219. So my goals again are 300, 40, and 220. So I got very close to hitting my goals yesterday. What I usually do as a rule of thumb is allow myself plus or minus 10 on carbs and proteins, and then plus or minus 5 on fats. And like if you get that in that like range, then you call it good enough. Like if you're not doing a competition or anything like that, it's not going to kill you. Don't let these numbers run your life, because they will. But anyway, so if we go over here to, if you're wondering why my numbers are higher right here, is because I did cardio yesterday. So like it gave me 323 extra calories. So if we delete that and go back to home or food and come back down here, you'll see it changed to 313, 42, and 219. So we'll go back over here and add cardio back in. Let's see. Oops, not that much. Let's do, what was it, 25? Yeah, 25. So, added the 25 back in, go back to food, and it changed all of our goals to what you see right here. Again, another thing that I try to do is for, like, you can get your carbs and you can hit all of your goals just by eating, especially your carbohydrates. You can eat like a bunch of junk during the day if you really wanted to hit your carb numbers. But what I try to do as a rule of thumb to stay decently healthy is do 2 to 3 servings, at least 2, preferably 3 or 4 servings of vegetables throughout the day. And then like I try to do 1, like preferably 2 servings of fruit during the day. So on today, yeah, I got 1 cup of grapes, so that's what I did for my fruit serving. But anyway, I'm thinking that I went over everything. Another goal that I try to hit is 45 grams of fiber. Let's see, see all nutrients. Okay, you can see right here, this is another way to see all of your things for the day. So 41, 298, 218, and 52 grams of fiber, because you want to stay regular. And I think that's about it. You can add food via the barcodes, and it puts it in there for you. And yeah, that's how I add my meals throughout the day. Trying to make sure I went over everything, but I believe I did. If you have any other questions on how to use this app or whatever, just post as a comment below and we'll go over it. But appreciate you watching. This was helpful. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll keep sharing the videos.